Hi, I'm Yappo, and with me today is Veloxel.
Hello, Internet.
And today I'm playing against Sabby 23's Cali Crushers. They are a Chaos team, and as you can see, he's got about 280 team value on me. So I picked up a star player by the name of Zara the Slayer, who is 6'4", 6'4", 3'8", block, dodge, jump up, dauntless, stakes, and stab.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering why you didn't have a wizard with that much team value. That explains it.
Because I'm missing a dauntless person, I figured the extra strength would help out more than just a wizard.
Yep, and stab's amazing, so
Yeah, stab is a really cool skill in that if you can't really fail it. Like if you fail the armor break, you don't turn over anything. You just stand there.
yeah. And since Zara's not like an elf or a chainsaw, she can actually just stand next to people, and
Yeah,
she's
strength
fine.
4 and blodge means that you can probably survive a couple hits. Stab is a skill that I don't know that we've seen yet, but lets you roll directly for armor value. It's like the chainsaw, except it doesn't get a bonus. And we had
But also doesn't fail in a one.
yes, we had snow for a kickoff, but it's gone now.
Yep.
I was trying to figure out how to use stakes. It's like, ah, screw it. Okay, oh, there we go. And that's what happens when you fail a stab. You just stand there. So
Yep, and feel really
no real
silly.
loss. My plan here too is number 9 on Savvy's team is a player by the name of Simi Big Guy. He is a plus strength, plus agility, block, frenzy, mighty blow, chaos warrior, which
So yeah, he'd be really good to get
is
out.
ridiculous. And it's my goal to claw him with the new mighty blow Yeti as much as possible.
I think actually when I played Sabby, he might have been missed next gamed,
I know,
so I missed
I
out
know
on
he's been
playing him.
taken out once or twice, but unfortunately it couldn't have been before this game.
And it's never permanently.
But
No one's managed to kill him.
I'm trying, damn it.
Well, I guess the Yeti might. I haven't looked at the scores.
The Yeti's got the best chance of
Ah,
anyone because he treats his armor like it's 6.
yep. Look at that, stunned straight up. The best start you could hope for. Well, not quite, but
Dead to dead would be the best start, but
oh, you can't have anything, everything.
I was like, oh, Peyton's got 1 SPP from a level. I'll just throw it over here to the new runner and try and get some levels on people. And I didn't reroll that because it's turn 1, and even if he drops it, it's fine. There's still some wolves standing around.
Yeah, it's not going to scatter anywhere that he's going to run in and steal the bowl. So
There's a distinct lack of big hand on this team, so
yeah,
big hand is a really, really good mutation that allows you to ignore tackle zones when you're trying to pick up the ball. So enemies mark it, you just run in, grab it, and run away.
yeah, it's pretty much like Nose of Steel or Stunty, except for picking up the bowl instead of.
He does have a 2 heads Chaos Warrior there, though, which I'm not entirely sure why, but
Oh, he dodges like an elf then.
yeah, but he doesn't have dodge.
Oh, yeah, probably not the first skill I go for then.
Yeah, here I am complaining about dice and decided against it. This is a really difficult matchup for Norse as it gets higher. Like at low TV, this is an easy matchup for Norse. At high TV, this is Chaos win every time.
Yeah, because early on it's Chaos have no skills.
But Chaos are one of the best high team value teams, like legitimately.
Yeah, they're really good because they get all the mutations, so they can sort of do
Well,
everything.
yeah, every player has general strength and mutation access, so which are all really good categories to have access to. With 1 or 2 doubles for agility and passing, you can basically be better than a human team in every conceivable way.
Yep. Well, everyone remembers Mr. Hadwick, so
Yeah, exactly.
well, that's a good start to the
Yep.
game, finally.
That's good because it's a mighty blow one. It's a mighty blow guy too.
Yep, and then dodged away from the Chaos Warrior because the pitch is less painful than.
Well, that's also mangle armor, so he's got 4 agility and dodge. It's not like that's a hard dodge.
Ah, yep, yeah, so.
Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have done that before trying to deal with the ball or throw any other blocks, but you know.
Yeah, why not?
And Yeti.
Yep, can't move. But the cool thing about Yetis is he still works. He's still blocking and giving tackle zones and whatnot.
Yeah, he's still keeping semi-big guy occupied, which seems like a waste at first, but then you realize that semi-big guy costs more money than the Yeti does, so.
And semi-big guy can actually move on his own.
Yep. And he's got 4 agility though, so dodging away is not going to be super hard.
Yep. But at least he's got to roll the dice, so.
That's true. And I got really lucky with 1DBs here, I'll be honest.
Yep.
I was like, screw it, why not?
Yep, go for the Elfie play.
See, he's fine, he's got it.
Yep.
And I was like, wait, that guy can just blitz me from that corner. Shit. I'll do that, okay. He's got to dodge through to get there, but I forgot that number 12 is the 2 heads Chaos Warrior, so he dodges on a 2+.
Ah, yeah.
So, not as secure as I first thought, probably.
Or maybe it is. Oh, you had to re-roll that at least,
Yeah.
so. Oh. Hi, Peyton.
He's fine, but he's
Ah, yes, Wolf Ball.
he's still
Magnus finally does a thing.
1 SPP from a casualty, so, or 1 SPP from a level, so I was like, damn it, I wanted a level for him so bad.
On the other hand, now if Magnus scores, then you can have him 1 SPP from a level.
Which is great, because, you know, 2 agility passing is a thing I want to do all the time. Yeah.
Though he does have lots of friends.
Yeah.
It's almost a shame Zara isn't the Dark Elf star player with stab.
You could have more stabs.
Because that one has multi-block.
One of the things about Dark Elves that you never see is that they can take 2 guys by the name of, or positionals called Assassins, who have Shadowing and Stab as their skills. It's kind of ridiculous.
They are really good if you can get them to stab. But they really had to get SPP on because just like the chainsaw, stab doesn't give SPP.
Right. And so now I was trying to figure out how I was going to get this Ulf out of here, because I'm reverse caged kind of right here.
Yeah, even if part of the cage is asleep. Oofs aren't that great at dodging, and he doesn't have 2 heads, so.
Yeah, as of right now it's a 4+ dodge. So, I have a plan though.
I hope it's a Yeti Blitz for chain pushes.
No, actually. You can't really get around to do that without some going for it and stuff. And even then I'd have to move some players around before I could get a proper chain push to get him in there.
Ah, yep.
And here I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I saw the chain push there to push the guys off, but that didn't really get me a whole lot of ground. So we're going to do this.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yes, there we go.
And now he runs away.
Yeah. Because there's 1 or 2 guys who can catch him. I guess those Pestigors are in range, so they can just jump up.
Yeah, they're gonna
Run
have to make
after.
going for it and dodges though. So I'm hopeful that something will stop them before they get there, because Magnus doesn't have block. and
Yeah.
almost all of his beastmen do. And the reason I did this was because I could push him into the Yeti and then block him with the Yeti was the plan there, but you can see how well that worked.
Yeah. But at least you had an assist to your foul that didn't work.
Yeah, I always gotta try and foul sim a big guy.
Well, that's a reasonable plan.
Alright, so I wasn't feeling too bad right here.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the Yeti in the way, and he's got to make going for it and dodges, so yeah, it's pretty good. I'd be pretty happy with this defense.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised after I got bum rushed around the ball and Peyton was out. I was like, well, this isn't gonna look good.
But Magnuson finally figured out that he's supposed to be playing Blood Bowl.
Yeah, what are SPP?
Yeah. Because I have to say, when I played your team with mine, I always liked punching Magnuson because he didn't have block, so I could punch him with my not block Tomb Guardians and it's fine. Whereas everyone else has block, so there goes one perfectly good dice.
Yep. Say a little Freyr for me so far hasn't done much. He's our new runner. He's been providing assists mostly. I was gonna try and get him the ball to try and get him the level, but and the 1DB.
If only you have block.
Yeah, that would be nice. And this is looking like a substantially worse position.
Yeah, I can't see you getting the Yeti out to play Yeti Bowl, so
I mean, if he had to reroll the dodge, he would have sculled that, and that would have been great.
and then Magnuson would have just run away.
Mhm.
In fact, was he in scoring distance there, or would he have to be going for it?
Um,
I'm terrible at counting.
Yeah, he was within scoring distance. But I probably would have stalled the turn on that because the Beastman would have gone down and he wouldn't have been able to reach me.
Yep.
And so again, it's like, well, shit, what am I going to do here? Trying to figure out how to get some people near the ball.
Mangalam will dodge.
And to be honest here, I'm not really sure why I didn't just go for the pickup and the dodge out. Because Mangalarm is a blodger and he's probably the best ball carrier I've got. Yep, and Claw Mighty Blow. 58% chance to break armor. Not doing it.
Yep. You can only break armor on semi-big guy.
And there, I didn't really want to do the 1DB, so I figured, I'd just stab him. We'll see. But nope.
Yep. Because at least the cool thing with stab is it can never actually turn over. Because there's no kickback, so it just either works or it doesn't.
Yeah, that's probably the one redeeming factor of stab versus a chainsaw or something. And I don't know what I'm doing here, to be honest. I'm just like clicking random guys, I guess.
Seeing who you can punch.
Yeah, that's the thing is, once Chaos start getting levels and getting some guard and stuff, this matchup becomes really, really hard.
Yeah, because instead of being strength 3 guys with some strength 4 big guys, they become big, mean, strength 4 guys who can assist each other and kill their dudes.
Yeah, it's Norse is a bashy team, but they're kind of a glass cannon team, whereas Chaos are just solid walls of getting punched. So you end up...
Yeah, all AV8, AV9.
Yeah, so you end up losing the casualty battle most of the time, and then getting punched even harder. And blodging doesn't matter when you roll 2 pows.
Yep.
And I was complaining about the fact that on all my Yeti blocks, like nothing happens, and he's just stunning everyone he knocks down.
Yeah.
And Simi Big Guy, who has 5 strength, is also 4 agility, so this is elf passing, because he's the most ridiculous player.
Yeah. Well, at least he failed to pass.
Yeah, that's good at least. But the problem is he's strength 5, and so he can get a 2 dice block on the elf without an assist.
Yeah, and the Ulf gets a -2 DB, and he doesn't have luck.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, he's like the best Minotaur. Simi Big Guy is. Just needs a set of horns now, and he's good to go.
Oh god, Sebi has to get horns on him if he can. And Claw Mighty Blow doing a thing.
Yeah, snake the armor value roll. And I'm doing stupid 1 dice blocks here because I kind of have to and hope I get some injuries.
Yeah, so like, well, I'd really like to actually do something useful, but I need to do these blocks just to try and get the numbers even.
And Zera is 4 strength and dauntless, so it's a 2+ to get a 2 dice block there. Which is one of the reasons I'm really glad I took her, is because stuff like that makes life a whole lot easier. And now I'm just trying to throw random blocks on Beastmen and stuff, try and get him out of the game. Because otherwise, this is gonna just, I mean, I'm already behind on casualties. Or no, I'm even, I guess, on casualties, because I took out one of his Beastmen, but...
Yeah, still, you need to be ahead as Norse with less guard than you possibly should have.
And because of the missed next games, I only have 11 players plus Zera for this game. He's got a couple spare Beastmen.
Oh, yeah, and that's... So even when you kill his Beastmen, there's still more.
He's got 2 spares.
Whereas...
Versus my 1 spare Lino, so it's kind of a race against time.
Yeah. As the game goes on, you're in more and more trouble.
Which is an interesting thing we haven't seen in this LP, Norse versus Norse, but effectively it comes down to who gets the first casualty. I mean, literally, games are decided by the first casualty in that matchup, because whoever gets the man advantage on the pitch first wins the game.
Yeah, unless weird stuff starts happening after they get the first casualty.
Yeah, it's got to be something pretty extreme has to happen to make up for that, but that's just kind of the way it goes as Norse.
Yep, things either go really well or you've got 3 men left on the pitch.
Everything falls apart and half your team dies. Yep. Including versus halflings, that can happen. If the tree gets a couple good blocks off and then you start getting fouled.
Yeah, because you've only got AV7.
And here I'm like, shit. This is not good.
Yeah, pretty much pretending to be elves.
And he didn't fail any of his ball handling rolls with 3 agility, but he did finally fail a dodge.
But that's okay, he just re-rolled it, and it's fine.
Yeah,
Though he has had a re-rolls.
that's not fine though, because that was the hole I was going to blitz through.
Oh.
It's not good.
Yeah. So, I don't know, poor Spawn again can get through or something.
See me counting there. Oh, here's my plan. Okay. So I'm going to chain push Horsebjorn again out. Nope.
Nope. Well, someone's armor broke with the Yeti block.
Yeah, not helpful. And so now I'm really in trouble, because had I done that, I could have, gotten the 1 dice blitz on him and, maybe gotten some stuff, but...
Or at least had him marked or something.
Yeah, something. But nope. And Zera getting punched, but I don't care because she's a loner.
Yeah.
And I can jump up, stab Simi Big Guy this turn. All the stuns. Yeah, so this is not the best first half for me, I won't lie.
Yeah. At least it looks like you're only going to be down 1 touchdown. That was your drive,
It was
wasn't
my
it?
drive. Although, I tend to score more on opponents' drives than I do on my own, because I play pretty aggressively.
Yep, and then, yeah, something goes wrong on their behalf, and you're already halfway in their half.
Yeah, the ball's
The
already
ball
closer to
loose,
your
so.
end zone than it is the one that they're aiming for, so it just makes sense. Yeah, this is a. I got one guy standing up. So this time I actually remembered to do all my safe moves first after turning over, you know. Yeah, okay. So we're back. I don't know if we messed up, whatever, but Block's got a phone call, so we had to do some jumping around here.
Yep.
And at this point, I'm trying to figure out how I can get anyone down to even stand next to the ball carrier, because that would even be helpful.
Yeah, because that's at least going to stop him just going, I'm just going to stall and start jumping on you dudes.
Which he could easily do at this point. So it's like, alright, I will -2 blitz out with spin. Surely this can't go wrong. And go stand next to him that way. Alright, it's safe, but I need to get out. Shit.
Yep. Sven is not going anywhere.
So yeah, now he can. I think he's far enough away that he can stall for another turn if he knocks down my lineman there.
Yeah, probably is. I think he'd be the only one who can get close.
And then he'll be able to get a touchdown and have the half happen, so I don't even get a chance at KO recoveries or anything.
Yep. And that's what you want with KO recoveries, because well, the less chances they get, the better. And semi-big guy doing a thing. Well,
And broke Magnus's neck. We are not about
he's
carrying
now the
that.
slowest Tomb Guardian.
He's 6 movement, he's the fastest Tomb Guardian.
Oh, he's fastest Tomb Guardian, I should say. He's got a smashed collarbone.
Yeah. Anyhow, minus agility on an elf really isn't a big deal. It's not like he's a good player or has dodge or anything that would matter for minus agility.
Yeah, you don't normally try and dodge your elves that much.
And on a team of 3 agility, going from 2 to 1 really isn't a big hit. So that means he is missed next game for the last week of the normal pool play, though, against Necromantic.
Yeah, which is a shame because he'd be handy there.
He would, but, you know. And yeah, Sabby's going to go and sit on the end line, and as much as I wish that he wouldn't do that, I can't really blame him in the slightest.
Yeah.
So we'll just do a one-off Yeti Blitz, and nope. Going for it.
Yeti ain't gonna blitz nothing. He's having a nap.
Yeah.
He's rolling like Vamps weren't.
Yeah, at this point I was just like, this is just terrible. But yeah, with no rerolls, he won't risk blocking anybody, even for the Vanity SPP, so he'll go for the win.
Yeah. Especially with the scores the way they are in the league.
Yeah, everybody's so
All
close that
points.
you can't risk missing out. So yeah, no KO recovery for me. So I'm down 2 players, and he's got a full field. And he's receiving.
And bonus points, the 2 players you're down are your offs.
Well, I'm down an Ulf, and I'm down my thrower. And, oh yeah, the other Ulf was KO'd.
Oh. Yeah, so you're down both offs and a thrower, so you're down. Oh yeah, 2 players because you got
I got Zara,
Zara.
yeah. Who was on the line because she's a loner, and I don't care if she dies. Better her
Yeah.
than someone I have to replace. Because we still have to buy a new second thrower or lineman to replace the assistant coach.
Yeah.
We are not keeping a minus agility thrower. Sorry. I hate to break it to you.
Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, he give you minus agility. And there goes. Well, that was the shortest lived player on the
Yep,
team.
he made it 8 turns. And I was trying to decide if I wanted to pop carry it or not, and I decided against it because 0 SPP, and there's still a whole half left to go, and I've got good players on the pitch.
Yeah, and the dice haven't been going well, so
Like, Mangle Armor is probably going to get the apothecary unless someone else gets a horrible, horrible injury.
yeah.
I might do the Yeti just because he'll be handy against flesh golems, but
Yeah, because Necromantic can only have their 2 strength 4 players, so if the Yeti can actually do a thing, then you've got strength.
Yep. Kind of. I'll be missing an elf and a runner probably, depending on how much money I get.
Yeah, but Necro is strength 3, so
Yeah.
so they're flesh golems, so it's not so bad.
It's still pretty bad.
Yeah, it's still pretty bad because
And this
missing elves is always
this has a
bad.
tendency to happen in leagues, especially longer leagues with Norse, is that you start getting missed next games, and then your next game you're not playing well because you're missing half your team, and then it just kind of keeps going from there.
And you just go, I really hope you're a lone alignment because that's all you have, because everyone else keeps dying.
Yeah, it can get to be a pretty big drag. And that Chaos Warrior has a niggle even. Can't do anything more than stun him with Mighty Blow and Claw.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous. And just taking time to punch some Chaos Warriors, which doesn't do much generally because...
Yeah, all it does is slow them down because AV9.
Yeah, and 5 movement, so I mean they can't move real far when they get up. And I just thought I'd run around and put some pressure on the backfield.
Yeah, because, probably won't do much, but at least it means he has to think, okay, what am I doing at this, rather than just going, I'm going to run up and punch all the mans.
And line's getting punched. You pretty much as Norse expect that when you put up your line, at least one of them will get knocked out when you are kicking. Just statistically.
Yeah. And yeah, just like you said in chat, once North start losing players, they keep losing players because they just get man marked. And
They cascade really, really badly because armor value 7 is not the best.
yeah.
Yeah, so big guy fight between a big guy who doesn't actually have a nega trait and block versus one that does.
Yeah. And disturbing presence, never doing a thing.
Yeah, this is like elves. Like seriously, like that's an elf play.
Yeah, it's just passing disturbing presence, don't care. Elves.
And now I'm like, well, shit.
I think we've seen the field look like this before.
Yeah, I just did not expect him to go for that, honestly. Didn't expect all of it to work.
Yeah. But the way these dice are going.
Definitely not the best game I've ever rolled.
Yeah.
Alright, I got this. But I'm gonna, stand guys up first.
Sleepy Yeti.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Stunned at least.
And I was like, alright, now I'll go for it, because it's a 3+2+ dodge. And 2 going for it, but I got him.
Yeah,
And of course, that's a really bad scatter for me.
of course. Well, he might dodge out, fail the dodge. Or, no, he'll just blitz you off, but he might fail the pickup and then scatter it out and it can go up the other end.
Yeah, maybe.
It's close enough to the end zone for that to happen.
But that's probably not going to happen.
No, because he's got elf
The
life.
way this has been going, that's probably not going to happen. And now he'll run some Chaos Warriors over there and some Beastmen, because he's got enough where he can man mark the... I think I have 7 players on the field. So he can man mark everybody and still have 4 players free to go do other things.
Yeah, there's just not much you can do when that happens.
And luckily Semi Big Guy doesn't have tackles, so it's not as...
Unfortunately, he has powers.
Yes, that's the bad part.
Hey, look, he failed the pickup once.
Yeah, 3 turns in, fails his first ball handling roll.
3 turns in the second half.
Yes, I think he might have failed 1 in the first half, maybe. Actually, no, I don't think he did. I take that back.
I can't remember one. Might have, but...
And to be honest, I was kind of surprised he wasn't going to put the boot to the Yeti there, but... Because, I mean, why not? You've got spare linemen and you're in a pretty good spot. And the Yeti is the biggest threat to his team as far as injuring them.
Yeah, like, even if you're being nice and going, I won't kill all you guys, I'd still put the boot in the Yeti just because he's got claw.
And he's already laying there. You don't even have to knock him down. Alright, I got a plan. Yeah, basically my strategy is if I can throw a 2 dice block, I'll just throw a block, and if I can't, I'll stab somebody.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable with Zara because... Well, hey, 2DB is pretty reliable. And even if it doesn't break armor, it still might knock him on the ground, so...
Alright, and I was trying to figure out what I was going to do about this ball carrier. I was like, alright, I got this. 3+, 2+, and then a 1 dB, followed up by a negative 2 dB.
Mangalama's got this.
Yep, but POWs. And of course, the worst scatter ever. 3+, 3+, 2+. That's pretty much an elf. That's my elf bullshit play for the game. And I was trying to pass. I was like, shit, I blitzed with him.
Yeah, so he's gonna get
served because Semi Big Guy has frenzy.
Oh, yep.
And I was like, well, I can move next to the Chaos Warrior and get punched once and then served, and maybe he'll fail that way, but really this is bad. But yeah, I can hope he dub skulls or dub both downs or something.
Speaking of skulls.
Yep. And that's my guard guy. Shouldn't have thrown that block, but... And this is me realizing that Semi Big Guy's standing right there and has frenzy.
Yeah, well, there's nothing else you could do anyhow. Well, at least he didn't... Oh, didn't need to.
And yes, I apothecated Mix next game after not apothecarying dead, because Mangalarmer is easily the best player on this team, and I need him next game.
Yeah, he's actually good. I mean, you'll get, even if you don't do anything buying wise, you'll get a replacement for the thrower next game. It's just a crappy lone alignment, but...
Yeah, I think I've got 30k in the bank coming into this game too, so I don't even have to win very much to be able to afford a new lineman if we want. Yep, and that's the kicker, Fumble Vader, miss next game.
Yep, so that's... And that hurts too versus Necromantic, because they got a few players. And they've pretty much got enough movement to not worry about it.
Kick is one of those
still.
skills that you're like, man, that kind of sucks that I don't have it, but it's not really worth getting it to, you know, use an apothecary. Like if I had another one, using it there to keep them all, keep him, because
Yeah.
it's not that good of a skill, but it's nice to have. And just as a reference point, the Chaos Warrior with the ball is 2 SPP from a level, so if he can get a touchdown, will level. Which is one of the huge appeals of Chaos Warriors, is that they have 3 agility.
Yeah, so they can actually pick up the ball.
I'm pretty sure the only Strength 4 guys that have 3 agility and no nega trait.
And Zara doing failing to charge.
Yeah, well, to be fair, that was into 3 tackle zones, so she would have had to roll a 6.
Yeah.
And that was just a desperation play. I mean, I got nothing else to do.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta throw them and really, really hope they work.
And now he won't, like I say, he didn't stall there because I've got, oh yeah, no KO recoveries either. Oh, 1, I'm sorry.
Oh, you got one,
I'm
but it's probably
1
a
for
lineman or
4.
something.
Yeah, it's a lineman. And so as of right now, he doesn't want to stall because I have, 6 players to his 11.
Yeah, so he doesn't want to stall because he wants to score again.
And he wants to punch more Norse. And as of right now, he's got a pretty good chance to score just rushing the ball. Especially because he's got all 4 rerolls left.
Yep.
And, nope.
Second line of failure for a dub skull.
And I'm pretty sure I haven't thrown 72 blocks this game. But,
Not with the way it's going, no.
I could be wrong. That'd be 6 blocks a turn so far.
Yeah, I can't see you having 6 blocks a turn when after KO recoveries you only had 6 players on the field.
Yeah, and I set up again here actually to blitz semi-big guy. That was the plan. But
Yeah, push those 2 beastmen out of the way and then just blitz straight through the middle.
yep, that was the plan because, you know, I gotta try and kill him. At least have a moral victory, but
Yeah.
and now I'm just giving him grief because he's got more rerolls than turns.
Yeah, I mean, or when I played Berg against his lizards, and it's like, well, I'm losing, so I don't really care. I'm not going to win, but because it's not a league game, I just go, well, I'm just going to punch kumquat as much as I can.
Yep, try and kill their favorite player. That's the strategy when you're losing. But since the Yeti refuses to get any levels, he doesn't have break tackle, and so he just gets marked with cheapo linemen.
Yeah.
And maybe he can hurt one of those guys and actually get some more SPP, but probably not the way he's been rolling.
Yeah, given the reliability of your Yeti, I doubt it.
I'm just waiting. He's gonna have like one game, like it's got to be like next game that he just does everything perfectly and amazingly and kills like everybody.
That'd be beautiful.
Minus strength's a flesh golem or something, and
Kill some ghouls, because that's always fun.
ghouls are armor value 7 anyway, so
Yeah, AV7 and they don't have regen, so they're really fun to punch.
and so I really wish, as of right now, I really wish Sven was Odin because he'd have Nerves of Steel and I could just throw it to him there. But oh look, more stuns.
Yep.
And so my goal was to dodge out and run down the field and then throw to him, but 2s.
Yep.
1 in 9 chance to fail, and of course it fails.
Of course.
And I didn't even bother to go to the ball because I was going to pass it with my 4 agility guy. And of course that, you know, not working out so well. Alright.
Oh, he's safe.
Yep. It's the dirty player, he'll be back. So I can foul some ghouls. And that Chaos Warrior was actually 5 SPP from level before he started the punch. So at this point I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to let that Chaos level have that Warrior.
Yep.
I think I said that backwards, but You know what I mean?
You did. Yeah.
At this point, I was like,
Not.
nope, not worth it. He's fine. I'm not gonna try and punch him.
Yeah. And it'd be a hard task to do it. You get a 2DV with number 5 though, so or minus 2DV.
Yeah, that's not something I really want to do, and it's not like it's gonna help anything. I mean, maybe I stop the ball, but he's still got his apothecary left, and
And he's got 2 more beastmen, and if you don't knock him down on the first one, it's straight into a -3.
yeah. No, it would only be -2 because it has to be more than twice the strength.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I'm bad at counting black dice out.
But it's not really something I want to do unless it's, game determining.
Yeah.
Which down 2-0 on turn 15 is not really game determining.
Yep, so now you don't bother with crazy risky plays because they're not going to do anything. You just punch where you can.
Yep, and I'll try and, get out some beastmen for some SPP and call it a day.
Yep.
And try not to get anyone else to dead. But, mighty blow.
Yep.
And I stood him up. The only reason was to try and prevent Mangle Armor from getting hit. It's honestly the only reason. Normally, in this situation, I would just leave my lineman on the pitch because he's probably not going to foul me right now. And he's probably just going to go score.
Up. Stab does the thing, finally.
Yep. Finally got a KO.
Yeah, he's only got 3 rerolls.
Yep. I was so hoping he'd snake that GFI, but
no such luck.
That wasn't meant to be. And no KO recoveries. I am 1 for 6 on KO recoveries this game.
You also rolled snakes on those KO recoveries.
Did I?
Yep.
That's
1-1.
even better. And so I'm still set up to blitz semi big guy here. I can still do it. I got the players I need.
Ah, look at that. Nuffle wants you to blitz him.
Yep. So, okay, yeah, I guess I threw the Zera block first, but after double sculling all the time. Anyhow, here we go.
Oh, look at him go.
One last chance to redeem himself.
Nope.
Nope. Can't even break armor. See, in this kind of situation, it would be great if you rolled dead and then apothecary to badly hurt for everyone involved, because I would have some satisfaction, and then sadly,
Yep. But no.
And Mangle Armor's now within a touchdown of the level, so.
So if your dice aren't quite so awful next game, and hey, you win 50 grand.
Yeah. Hungry Like the Elf got the MVP, so that's not bad. It's not the best since he was KO'd all game, but
And Semivico gets his MVP.
Yep. So he's creeping closer to legend. And this is what our roster looks like now. We've got 70k, so we don't have enough for another runner, but we can buy another thrower to replace the assistant coach or a new lineman. And so we have 10 players as of right now, and we'll fire the assistant coach, so we'll have 9 plus 2 loners. So I don't know if it's going to be worth it to buy a lineman or just save for another runner.